Hi there, my name is Thomas Lind, and this is my presentation as to why India is the right choice for Solvay's expansion. Before we get started, I wanted to take a look at what we'll be going over today. Firstly, we're going to go over the expected climate change consequences that India can expect if no further climate change preventative action is taken. Secondly, we're going to look over the steps that India has taken so far in reducing their ecological footprint. And then thirdly, we're going to look at Solvay's involvement in India. Let's get started. When it comes to countries most affected by climate change, India ranks at the top of the list. Their biggest three priorities include rising sea levels, increased severity and frequency from tropical storms, and then lastly, food shortages. As India has a large coastline with many cities built at low elevations, rising sea levels are one of the most crucial impacts climate change will have. Not only that, but rising sea levels will further dramatize the damages of both tropical storms and food shortages. Between 1990 and 2016, India lost 235 square kilometers of land due to coastal erosion. Current estimates, as depicted on the right, expect India to lose entire cities like Mumbai, a city of 18 million people, in addition to many other smaller cities, all before the year 2050. Just last May, Cyclone Amphan traveled throughout West Bengal, causing $13.6 billion worth of damages. This occurred because of the increase in warmer surface area temperatures from the Bay of Bengal, mixing in with the cool air coming from the Indian Ocean, causing more frequent cyclones to appear. The severity will come from an increase in rising sea levels. The third consequence is a future decrease in food supply. 58% of people in India earn some sort of their income from agricultural work. Due to a combination of rising sea levels and changes in weather patterns, India is expected to face increased floodings, particularly in their farmland, which is closer to sea levels, resulting in a decrease in agricultural productivity of about 30 to 40%. This decrease in productivity will cause the food supply to shrink while increasing the cost of food that's available. Additionally, this decrease in productivity will cause less of a need for workers, taking away income from India's already impoverished population. Over 2/3 of India's 1.3 billion person population live in poverty, with 68.8% of people living off just $2 a day. Food shortages caused by changes in weather patterns and increased floodings would severely impact the poorer populations by further decreasing their food security. Now that we've taken a look at the expected climate consequences that India has to face, let's take a look at what they're trying to do to curb global warming. India recognizes they too need to be working towards combating climate change. So far, they've completed 2 out of their 3 climate accord goals, the first of which was having 40% of cumulative power generation stem from non-fossil fuel alternatives. So far, they've completed 98% of this goal. The second of which was an emissions intensity reduction of 33 to 35% below 2005 levels. Additionally, India has a carbon tax of $35 per CO2 ton. Not only that, due to mandatory quarantines, factories shut down, creating a cleaner air quality for citizens to enjoy. In doing so, they became passionate about their air quality, having the government create a cap-and-trade system to ensure that this continues in the future. Now that we've taken a look at all the steps that India has taken, let's go ahead and take a look at how Solvay can help in India. Solvay should choose India to expand in because the Indian government has shown a passion for improvement by completing 2 of its climate goals years ahead of schedule. Additionally, India is home to the 10th most forest cover while boasting the 8th most forest growth throughout 2017. With Solvay's new carbon sequestration technology, coupled with India's immense forests, they could drastically increase the amount of CO2 emissions taken out of the air per year, preventing further temperature increases. This would slow the effects of global warming, including sea level rises, changes in weather patterns, and decreases to food supplies. In choosing India for its expansion, Solvay could help save millions of lives from the disproportionate effects of climate change by helping return the air quality to healthy levels. And then on top of those lives saved, by slowing both the increases in temperature change and the rises in sea levels, Solvay could benefit 36 million people estimated to be affected by the rising sea levels, while further saving 160,000 people estimated to die yearly starting in 2050 because of a decrease in food production. With Solbert's help, India can work to help save millions of lives a year. I hope you consider us for expansion. Thank you very much.